Testing. Alright. Everything seems to be in order. And I'm not late. Hello, hello, what did you say? The greatest man you ever met. Me. You're better than everyone else. No one is here, so I can just keep praising myself because I'm awesome. Amazing. Anyways, now I'm gonna continue off where I left off last time, as we are finding out that our mentor is protecting a criminal. Whoa! I already suspicion, like, yeah, what's going on? Yeah, good. Which one is it? Oh, yeah, here you go. Severed ties. It would be funny if this is just like a short one. I think it's Ruby. Your Honor, the defense, I mean the prosecution. I would like to cross-examine this witness. Belif, please arrest Mr. Cuthbert. I am holding you in contempt of court. Wait! You didn't really think this through, did you? Still following his order, the Belif walked over to the judge's podium and whispered something into his ears. What? I see. Very well, then. What is he saying? It appears that Miss Stillwin has somehow predicted that this would happen. In accord with her wishes, Mr. Cuthbert may act as the prosecutor in her stead. What the hell? You can't be serious. I am honestly just as surprised as you are, Mr. Moore. But Miss Stillwin, oh wait, what? Shit. But Miss Stillwin has apparently designated him as her stand-in. It's unorthodox, but it's also legal. You recall something strange Stillwin asked you earlier today. So, what would you do if one of your clients was guilty? Represent them? I don't know. It would definitely be a hard choice for me, but I would never be able to represent them if I knew the truth. I just can't stand by and let a murderer escape justice. I see. Stillwin, did you somehow know this would happen? Well, this isn't how I expected the trial to go. Shortly after you barged onto the prosecutor table, Celeste awkwardly followed behind you. Curiously, she only did so after the Belf didn't arrest you. Hey, I guess we're really doing this. What's wrong? This feels weird. Well, we're on the other side of the courtroom. I mean, this is where the prosecutor is supposed to stand. No, this feels way too jarring. Ruby, can we switch tables? What? Please ignore her. No, this feels way too weird. Don't get her to switch with us. Celeste, for the love of, I genuinely do not care. That out of the way. I would have been actually really cool to actually be on the other side for once. Like, come on, commit to the bit, please. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's resume proceedings. Assuming that we're on our preferred spots. We are, Your Honor. As much as you hate to admit, you're more comfortable here. Not that you want to encourage her. With all these interruptions, I think it's now. The prosecution proposes that I forgot! No! Beerus? Is that out? Very well. Considering the circumstances, I think it's best to have Lady Fergus go repeat her testimony. Belif, please escort Lady Fergus to the stand once more. Oh yeah, don't forget, I'm to like and subscribe for more stereotypes from yours truly. I am truly the most excellent person for stereotyping people. Miss Frigga, could you please give your testimony to the court once more? Of course. One day, we all woke up and discovered that Beatrice had fled from our home. She left a note for us, and in it, she renounced her name and denounced my father. My father later called me and my sister into his study. He told us that he had completely disowned Beatrice and removed any claims that she had to the Frigga estate. It was probably a threat to us in case we ever chose to go down the same path she did. He wanted to make an example out of her. This all happened 5 years ago. So your father disinherited Beatrice shortly after her departure. Yes. Oh, how excellent. Thank you, OBS. Well, at least we connect. Anyways, where was I? Express. That must have been a surprise for all of you. Did she tell anyone else about her plan? No, she didn't. She left without a word to anyone. She should have spoken with us first. It appears she is sincere about what she's saying. From what I heard about your father, I don't find that surprising. It's clear to everyone involved that my client was not treated well by her father. That's what drove her to sacrifice her claim to the Frigga estate. My father had many responsibilities. He had much to consider. And that justified his treatment. Her witness, Mr. Morris, really isn't holding back against Miriam. That seems like a drastic reaction to her simply leaving her home. My father and sister had already had many arguments before this. He made it clear that he wouldn't tolerate many acts of insubordination. Yes, I imagine this was the last straw for him. While that sounded in character for him, would William Frigga really do something so extreme? Regardless of his personal feelings, House Frigga holds a lot of financial and political power. Would he really change his inheritance so haphazardly? That must have been difficult for you and Leif. It was. Father wanted everything to be his way, and anyone who didn't comply was punished. That's a terrible way to treat anyone, much less his own family. This happened shortly after Beatrice fled. Must have been less than 13 years old at the time. I can't imagine how that must have been. But can we trust your testimony if you were only a child at the time? I remember it. Guys! 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 Do you see that? It's the thing. Is my mic working? Yes, it's guys. It's vividly. It's the thing. I even remember the way the sun was shining through the window that morning. It was all my fault. It was all my fault. I remember that moment with clarity. My father made sure of that. Oh, but sounds like a painful memory for her, and she seems to falsely blame herself for what happened. It'd be best not to press her more than necessary. Part of her testimony doesn't match with what you learned from your investigation. It must have been something that Leif told you. Here we go. Let's present it. Objection! Nope. Ah, okay, I think I am very stupid indeed. Fuck. Like you can tell if the music is still going. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just fuck yeah, I don't read. To be fair, like I've been playing these like weeks apart when it's better to try play them all at once, I guess. Yeah. I'm just checking if it's still yeah okay yeah. So sometimes I'm just worried if I accidentally mute myself. Miss Frigga, it's clear that you're regretful of how your elder sister was treated. That guilt must have eaten you for all these years. Shabird, I know you didn't have a good history with the witness, but you shouldn't rub salt in her wounds. I was merely pointing out the witness's personal connection to the defendant, Mr. Mora. She clearly regrets not standing up for her sister all those years ago, so perhaps she's trying to make up for that? By lying to protect her. Excuse me, I did nothing of the sort. Miss Frigga, you testified that your father disinherited your Beatrice 5 years ago. However, I have testimony from another witness who spoke with the victim on the night of his meeting with William Frigga. He openly declared that he would be removing her from his will. He even entered his study to draft a new will to reflect that decision. So that raises the following question: why would the victim need to declare that he was disinheriting the defendant? It doesn't make sense if he already disinherited her 5 years ago. Is that so? Oh, who did you hear this from? It's clear they had no understanding of my father's estate. They had no understanding? Miriam? This testimony came directly from your sister, Leif Frigga. What? Huh? Oh, okay, hold on. That's weird. Okay. Okay. And she should have also been present during this alleged meeting 5 years ago. Well, she must have been mistaken then.
Objection!
Your Honor, how can we trust second-hand testimony from a witness who isn't here? Wouldn't it make more sense to have Leif give her testimony directly? I must agree with you, Mr. Mora. Leif Frigga should be allowed to clear up this misunderstanding. She looked way too confident. What is she planning? You're not sure if it was intentional, but Miriam's testimony was false. Could she be lying to protect Beatrice? And if so, is Miss Mora expecting Leif to do the same? Bellev, please escort Leif Frigga to the stand. Miss Frigga, when we spoke earlier, you mentioned that your father decided to disinherit Beatrice. And he decided this after their meeting on the night of the murder, is that correct? Yes, I did say that. You see, Leif, Shabird doubts the testimony given by your younger sister. He seems to think she's committed perjury. What? I wouldn't go so far to say, witness, lying under oath is a serious crime. It would have harsh consequences even for someone of your sister's status. No, she couldn't have. Wonderful. Are you saying that you can corroborate your sister's testimony? Mr. Mora, you can't just intimidate the witness. I have no idea what you're talking about, Shabird. I'm just telling the witness what may or may not happen, depending on what she does next. The choice is ultimately hers. So, Leif, assuming Miriam isn't lying under oath, could you please testify to the court to confirm what your sister said? Time to start pressing, I guess. So you're saying that Miriam's testimony was based on a misunderstanding? Yes, my father was never direct with his action. Look to him. You hear a bit of resentment. If that were true, why would he? And right now, you still have no idea. He must have gotten desperate